Alright guys, what's going on, and welcome back to a brand new video. We haven't done this for a while now, have we? Today, we haven't done a video where I record the screen, if you know what I mean. That makes no sense because I haven't predicted the finals ever on a video. But we will be doing our finals predictions now. I thought about doing it a way where I'd show you guys the scores, but I thought they'd be a bit inaccurate and it wouldn't give me an opportunity to talk about the games and some of these finals that are going down, because I actually want to be giving you my opinion on them. So, as you can see, the season is all over, and this is our final ladder that we ended up with. The top 8 consisting of Adelaide, Geelong, Richmond, GWS, Port Adelaide, not Western Sydney, Sydney, Essendon, and West Coast, who just got in. And would you look at that percentage gap right there? That is absolutely incredible. And obviously down the bottom of the teams we're not going to be worrying about, but probably the big one is the Bulldogs, who don't get a chance to defend their throne, I guess. Anyway, let's get going, and as you can see down here, the outcome of the final series. Now, a lot of you guys would probably even do this, just put Adelaide straight into the grand final, make them premiers already, why don't we? But we won't be doing that. What we'll be doing is going through this entire bracket, and we'll be letting you know what we think is going to go down. So yeah, in this first game we have the Adelaide Crows versus the GWS Giants, and in this game I think the Adelaide Crows will get the job done, mainly because it is at the Adelaide Oval, and I think that, I don't know, I just believe that they can win at the Adelaide Oval. Another game at the Adelaide Oval, Port Adelaide versus the West Coast Eagles. A lot of people are tipping West Coast as a bit of a roughie here to come through and make the semis, but I definitely can see that happening considering Port's season, but you just have to base it off of what's been going down and give the win to Port Adelaide. The next one is one that people are speculating about who can win this match, and it is the Sydney Swans and Essendon Bombers. A lot of people are saying the Bombers could possibly nick them, but based on Sydney's form, you can't bet against them right now. Now here is the big one. It might be a little bit biased since I'm a Richmond supporter. Yes, I am going to this game and I will be vlogging it, and it should be up around Saturday, Sunday time next week, depending on when the other uploads go up. Anyway, Geelong Cats, Richmond Tigers, I'll be going. It is a massive game at the MCG, which is also controversial. I think that it should be at the MCG, but who do I think will win? Geelong got the win over us a few weeks ago at Simmons, and that is why I think Richmond will be pumped up, will come out and will exact revenge right on them. Anyway, moving on to the semi-finals, and this is one that I'm liking a lot if we do end up winning the first game. The GWS Giants versus Port Adelaide Power, and Richmond Tigers down here, we know that we can beat both of these sides, but we're not sure about these two, which is why they're going to play Adelaide. GWS Giants, Port Adelaide Power. Who do I think will win? I think it's pretty obvious. We're sending the Giants through to the prelims. The Geelong Cats and the Sydney Swans. Now, Geelong Cats, I know it's a meme, they make it to the prelims and they get knocked out. I think that could happen. This one I'm really not sure about yet. I've just got to think on it for a minute. I'm not sure at all what could happen here. It could be an insane game. It could come down to the last 10 seconds. But just for the point of it, we're going to go with, because of recent years, the Sydney Swans. Moving in to the preliminary finals, the Adelaide Crows and the Sydney Swans. This year, you'd have to think is Adelaide's year. If they can't win it this year, they won't win it at all, I don't think, and that will send them to the grand final. Richmond and GWS. This is controversial. We all know what happened with Jeremy Cameron, the Shy Bolton disallowed goal. Richmond know they can beat GWS, but can they get it done on the big stage? This is really hard for me to tip, but I could see the GWS Giants making their first grand final, but I could also see our fairy tale come true and us making the big grand final. You know what? I'm just going to have to close my eyes, put my mouse and wave it up and down, and just click. 3, 2, 1. I actually clicked Richmond. Can pretty much lock that one in for us to choke. I'm joking. That's it. The Tigers are winning. You've all been trolled. I'm joking. Honestly, I think this is Adelaide's year. If they don't win it this year, then how else are they going to win it? They've had chances in the past. I think this is Adelaide's year. Now, what I thought I'd do, let's just muck around a little bit and create a what if scenario, I guess. So let's make GWS win. Let's give West Coast the win. Let's also go with Essendon over Sydney and Geelong over Richmond. Well, what's the bigger upset? There's no upset there. Essendon and Richmond. Let's give Richmond the win there, just because I want to send them through. West Coast Adelaide. You know what? I think it will be a West Coast Richmond grand final, and Richmond are winning. That's the dream. See you in the grand final, West Coast. Thanks for watching, my friends.